Chauncey, what was so difficult about the zone and the box and one that just kind of kept you from getting into anything?
Yeah, I think before any of that, it was just defensively. We were horrible. And so what happens is a team that like this they're on makes, they're getting back into their zone. On misses, they go man. Well, you got to make a miss, because we knew that they would play box and one on Ant. We knew they would go into their zone. They're so shorthanded. They did it the entire game last night almost. So we spent most of the morning talking about how we wanted to attack both of them, the zone and the box and one, and talking about not being hesitant, when they run it. And that's exactly what happened for the most part. But, we're establishing ourselves, trying to establish ourselves as a defensive-first team, and I think it's been a couple games, to be honest with you, when, we start getting some of our offensive players back, and then it looks so sweet and cute out there when we're making shots. But that's not who we are. That's not who we're trying to be. We're a defensive team. We got to get stops in order for us to play well. And I thought our starting unit, they got us off to a very poor start. Defensively, they were just blowing our doors off the entire time. Could never get control of them. We tried every defense we had tonight. Nothing worked. So we allowed them to set that defense the whole time by way of not defending, which was very disappointing, man.
Is that lack of execution effort, is that kind of led to Ant getting sat down?
It led to all of them getting sat down. It comes a point where I don't want to keep looking at that. I'd rather let the young boys get out there and play and scrap. And they came in and played the right way, played hard, did the best they could. I was willing to run out of timeouts to get them rest, but keep them in the game. It's like that sometimes. And when it is, I'll do what I do. No big deal.
You guys have played pretty solid basketball lately. What do you put your finger on to identify why it looked so bad today, aside from just some basic syntax here and there?
I don't really know. They've been a tough matchup for us this year, mainly because their biggest strength is one of our biggest weaknesses, which is their offensive rebound. They've kicked our behinds. We played them 5 times since the preseason. They kick our butt every time. And our defensive rebound is a big improvement and problem area for us. So that's one of the biggest things. But I just thought today they just wanted it. They wanted it bad. I mean, I talked to our guys before the game about there's so many guys that they have out. However, there's so many guys that are going to play that are trying to prove to the world that they belong here. And that's what happened. You look at, I did everything besides blitz, Sexton, and THT, and then Fontecchio. I mean, I didn't have any answers, and those dudes are good players, man. They're good players. They've earned the right to be here, so you got to respect everybody. If they starting, respect them as a starter. It's just period. It's just that it don't matter why they're starting. This is the NBA. So we had those conversations, and we just could never really turn it on, and we got what we deserved because we came out like that.
And your team should know that better than anyone because that's what you've been doing to other teams.
Yeah, you would think, but we didn't.
Do you view this as just a bad night? I mean, Shaden couldn't buy a basket, other things going on, or do you feel this is a step back?
No, it was a bad night. It was a bad night for sure, but I'm not it's something that we got to talk about and watch. We're not just going to wash it off in the shower and act like it didn't happen. We gotta talk about it, This is it's a part of it.